What is up, y'all? My name is Ike. I go by You Know It's Ike, and I am sick and disgusted that I have not been making video content. So I am here at Quality Control Studios, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna make a video. It's already halfway through 2024. I have not been putting out TikToks and other video content, and I just want to show you guys my process behind what I do every day. So I'm a producer, engineer, artist. Music is my livelihood. Music is my passion. Music is my main source of income, thank God, here in Atlanta. Yeah, I've been meaning to do this for a while. I dropped a project in November, and now my feature presentation, which every single track has its own featured artist on it, but it also is a throwback to old VHS tapes where after the trailers it would say,
"And now for our feature presentation."
So it's kind of a play on that. So anyways, this is the first track, and I want to show you guys how I produced it. So this track is called Save You. It features Mygie Soaring. Shout out Mygie Soaring. And I started with this synth, kind of like a almost like 90s. And I added these vocal chops with it too. And that vocal chop is actually me, believe it or not. I had that melody in my head and I wanted to add it behind. Here is what it sounds like without all of the effects. So I wanted to use that melody, pitched it up, added some isotope vocal synth, which is secret sauce for a lot of the stuff I do. And here's what it ended up sounding like. From there, I added another layer of that synth to harmonize with it. Added some violin and cello with there too to kind of make it orchestral, and I then added these drum rolls with it too. Here's the violin and cello. Here's the bass I put with that too. So with it all together, I wanted it to be this big build-up, like orchestral build-up. So I have a background in orchestra and symphony work. That's actually where I got my start with writing music, and some of y'all remember that from the old high school days. But that's always been a passion of mine, is strings and real sounding instruments. So I wanted to include that along with this to build up this huge, like epic, like this is the start of my feature presentation. From there, I had this vocal chop. I put this remix effect on it, and it made this really cool chopping sound. So I had to bounce it out so it wasn't throughout the whole thing. But this is what it sounds like by itself. Like that's literally just the effect that I put on it. So it goes to this vocal sample from this MIDI pack that recorded like this lady singing, and then I put that remix effect on it so it was chopped up. This is part of like the hip hop transition where Mygie Soaring comes in. So I had this like marimba sounding instrument leading out of the epic sound. And that's what kind of drives the whole hip hop section where that remix effect comes in. Then I added an 808 with it. And then I added like a trap style drum pattern with it. It's nothing too complex, but it just gave room for Mygie Soaring to rap. And then I kind of brought back in that vocal I was talking about, as well as like the synth right here. And then I had these like string pluck sounds in the back. And then I switched up the 808 pattern a little bit to where it's like more sustained during that part. Then it transitions right back into that cinematic epic build-up part, and then I closed out with that. I still had that like mallet sound going along with it from the hip hop part. That continues to go through the epic section right there. And that's basically it. Pretty simple and pretty short song, but that's the intro of my feature presentation volume 1. So make sure to check it out. I'll be posting a lot more of these, and see you next time.
I pray God will provide and tell me who's going to save you.